He was my whole world. They took everything from me. Now I will make them pay. Let the games begin.
The following story is a work of fiction created for entertainment purposes. Any resemblance to actual persons or events is purely coincidental. Everyone believed Daniel and Sasha betrayed Roselyn because they fell in love. That wasn't the whole truth. Love was only the excuse. Money, envy, and years of hidden resentment, those were the real reasons. This is the story Roselyn never knew. Long before Roselyn owned a successful marketing company, she had always been the responsible one. When their parents died unexpectedly, Roselyn gave up opportunities to raise her younger sister, Sasha. She paid Sasha's tuition, covered her rent, bought her first laptop, even gave her a management position in the company she had spent years building. To Roselyn, it was love. To Sasha, it slowly became something else. Humiliation. Every achievement felt borrowed. Every compliment came with the reminder, Roselyn made this possible. People would say, "You're lucky to have a sister like Roselyn." Sasha smiled every time. But inside, she hated living in someone else's shadow. Daniel hadn't married Roselyn for her money. In the beginning, he truly loved her. But success changed him. As Roselyn's company grew, she became the face of the business. Clients asked for Roselyn. Investors praised Roselyn. Industry awards carried Roselyn's name. Daniel, despite working beside her, felt invisible. His pride turned into resentment. One evening, after a business gala, he muttered to himself, "Without me, she'd never have built this company." It wasn't true, but he repeated it often enough that he started believing it. Roselyn stood on stage, accepting the Entrepreneur of the Year award. The audience rose to their feet. Daniel clapped. Sasha smiled. The cameras flashed. "None of this would have been possible without my incredible team," Roselyn said. She looked toward Daniel and Sasha. "I share this award with both of you." The audience applauded again. But backstage, Daniel slammed his glass onto the table. "Share it?" he scoffed. "They only know her name." Sasha nodded quietly. "No one even remembers we built this company with her." That was the first night resentment became a conversation. There was a time a major investor arrived for a meeting. Daniel spent 2 hours presenting the company's growth strategy. When he finished, the investor smiled politely. "It sounds promising." Then he asked, "Can Roselyn join us? We'd like to hear her opinion before making a decision." Daniel's smile faded. After the meeting, he sat alone in his office. Sasha walked in. "Tough meeting?" "They don't believe in me. They believe in her." For the first time, Sasha didn't defend her sister. She simply nodded. On one of Sasha's birthday, Roselyn surprised Sasha with the keys to a new apartment. "I know you've been saving," Roselyn said, "but I wanted you to have a place that's truly yours." Sasha hugged her tightly. "Thank you," Roselyn smiled. After Roselyn left, Sasha stared at the keys, then threw them across the room. "I didn't want another gift. I wanted my own success." Tears rolled down her face. Not from gratitude, from humiliation. Late one evening, the office was empty. Rain tapped softly against the windows. Sasha sat quietly. Daniel handed her a cup of coffee. "You work too hard," she laughed. "So do you." For a long moment, neither spoke. Finally, Daniel whispered, "Do you ever wonder what your life would have been like if Roselyn wasn't always rescuing us?" Sasha looked at him. For the first time, someone understood exactly how she felt. That conversation lasted 3 hours. Neither of them realized. It was the beginning of the end. Another evening, Daniel and Sasha stayed behind at the office while Roselyn attended a networking event. It began as a casual conversation. Sasha admitted she was tired of always being known as Roselyn's little sister. Daniel confessed he was tired of being Roselyn's sidekick. Neither noticed how similar their frustrations had become. What started as shared complaints slowly became shared ambition. If Roselyn weren't in the picture, Daniel didn't finish the sentence. He didn't need to. Sasha already understood. Months later, Daniel quietly suggested moving certain company funds into temporary accounts to simplify taxes. Roselyn trusted him completely. She signed the paperwork without hesitation. It was the first step. From then on, every forged document became easier, every hidden transfer more daring, every lie more convincing. Sasha helped manipulate internal records. Daniel handled the finances. Neither thought they were villains. They convinced themselves they were only taking what they deserved. The affair wasn't planned. It happened after months of secrecy. Shared lies became shared confidence. Shared confidence became emotional dependence. Eventually, guilt disappeared. Greed replaced it. By the time they decided to frame Roselyn for fraud, there was no turning back. To protect themselves, they had to destroy the only person who had ever truly protected them. Neither of them realized that betrayal has a cost. Sometimes that cost isn't paid immediately. Sometimes it waits, patiently, until the perfect moment. Every betrayal begins with a choice. Not all choices are made in anger. Some are made in envy, and envy has destroyed more lives than hatred ever could. Welcome back to the School of Revenge. Class is dismissed.